Hey guys, Cmyk here, and I've got this big huge pad of Bristol paper, a whole bunch of colors of acrylic paint here, and let's go it that way. And I've been curious. I've been an artist off and on for most of my life. I've been curious. Have we been taught the right primary colors, or is there another set of primary colors? I don't know. This is an experiment. Anybody can do it. I think paint is one of the easiest things to use, but you can use modeling clay. You just gotta get the right colors. You could use watercolors, tempera paint, poster paint. I wouldn't recommend like Crayola water-based markers. I don't know how well that would do. You could try it. Let me know how it is if you try that. Alcohol markers you can use. Those are like Cmyk, Prismacolor markers, brush markers. I'm going to use acrylics, so if you are using acrylics, be sure that you've covered up your workspace because acrylic does stain. Make sure you're wearing old clothes or an apron to protect yourself. You can wash it if you catch it quick enough, but it's really hard. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Bristol board to test out the colors. I'm just going to use a piece of foil. It's my mixing palette. Cheap, affordable. Yeah, probably have it in your kitchen. That's what I'm going to use. This is the Artist Loft Michael's brand plus liquid text because it was on sale. So what colors do I have? Well, I have ultramarine, which is blue. I have a brilliant red, brilliant yellow, magenta, and a brilliant blue or cayenne or cyan, however you want to pronounce it. English, number one, not good at it. So let's start off with some basics though. What are the primary colors? Well, your typical answer would be red, blue, and yellow. That's what we've been taught since preschool, right? So if you went to preschool or grade school or whatever. Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, primary colors are any group of colors from which all colors can be obtained by mixing. Crayola, which is known for making colorful art supplies, defines primary colors as red, blue, and yellow. These colors cannot be mixed from other colors and are the source of all other colors. Wikipedia, I know, a great source of information, but it's got some pretty legit information here. I think we can use it as a possibility. Defines them as a set of colors that can be combined to make a useful range of colors and cannot be created by mixing other colors in a given color space. It also gives 3 different sets of primary colors. You have the Cmyk, which is mostly used for printing and digital, I might add, or cyan, however you want to pronounce it, bright blue. Let's go with bright blue for the rest of the video on that. Magenta, yellow, and black. And we're going to take out the black because black is just the presence of every color, while white is the absence of every color. That's just per norm. Then you have RYB, red, blue, and yellow. This is the most typical set of primary colors. We've taught it from kindergarten, and there are songs on Sesame Street about it. The other one is RGB, or red, green, blue. This is used for our eyes to a point, and digital screens such as TV, computer screens, your smartphone, your tablet, your 3DS, your Switch Lite, all that stuff probably uses that color combination, or should. We're not going to talk about that one. We're going to be dealing with these 2 sets. The CMY and the RYB. For the standard set, these should be our primary colors. So let's get this let's get this going. Alright, now that I got my paper and my palette ready, let's start this off. So, starting off with the standard, or what we consider the standard, that would be, our primaries would now be red, make sure your brush is cleaned out, otherwise you are going to get one of the other colors. Or just have a lot of brushes. I didn't feel like reading down all my brushes. Yellow. And this brush isn't the greatest. But you don't have to have great brushes just to do this test, do you? And blue. Here. So those are their standard colors. Their standard primaries here for this. As you see my arm flailing across as I'm trying to get it. Alright. Then from these three colors, we should be able to make our secondary colors, which are orange, purple, and green. Of course, by mixing. So it's a little dab there, a little dab there, there. So by mixing, and I didn't do this in the order I said, I just grabbed whatever I had. So we've got a green color. Not the world's greatest green, but we've got a green. Which will not come off the brush. And then we should have orange. Well, look at there. We have orange. There's some green because it still didn't come out of the brush. And our last one will be not the world's greatest color at all, but it is going to be here. Come on, get me some. Purple color. Very dark purple because of how dark those are. Unfortunately, I don't think I made enough of these for the last set of colors we should be able to make. It's okay. You can mix more. From those mixed with the primaries, you should get your tertiary colors, which should be vermilion, amber, chartreuse, teal, violet, and magenta. Or as they're more commonly known as red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and red violet. Alright. So let's grab some of this green, since I got some blue in that section. So we've got a teal color. Oh yeah, that's pretty much teal. Still getting purple out of this thing. We'll see about some chartreuse here. I think I need to switch brushes, but pretty close to a chartreuse. I mean, it is lighter and more yellowy than the green we first got. Let's try switching brushes here to a slightly smaller one. Let's see, this should be our amber color. Right. Well, it is lighter than that orange. We put it right underneath. So there's our yellow orange. Let's pick a little red. red to go in here. Mix up. There we go. I think we got it. No. That's pretty close to vermilion, I think. I mean, these aren't going to be quite as good as the processed ones. So that would leave... So we've mixed with the green, we've mixed blue and yellow into it. Into our orange, we've mixed the red and the yellow into it, which leaves our purple now. Which we'll get lucky if we get any color changes out of this, right? Because of how dark it is. Alright, here we go. That's a blue-violet color. Oh, it's kind of pretty. I don't think I'll make any art out of this. I'm just testing this out, right? Let's pick up some more of that purple. Dab of red. And, well, it's almost the same color. Maybe we need more red. Now let's try it. So there we go. That's our red violet. Not exactly a magenta color, but hey, what do you gather? There. So that's our primary set here, if you can see it. I don't know if we're in prim or not. So I'll leave my pile of yellow here on the palette. Because next up we're going to do just thick boy. And our brilliant blue or cayenne or azul brilliante. Yeah, I don't claim to speak any other languages. Alright, now that we've got those situated, the clean brush, our new one should be yellow. This is a much better brush. I should have used it from the beginning. Magenta color. This is not the greatest. Compared to the yellow, it's very transparent. Get some of our cyan or cayenne or however you want to pronounce it. Ooh, alright. Well, our magenta is not the greatest. Well, from here, we use those as our primary colors, correct? Our new secondary colors should be red, blue, and green. Well, okay. Let's take some yellow and some blue, our cyan. Mix that up. Well, we definitely have a green, slightly better green than our darker blue. It's kind of a nice green. So let's get some more yellow and get some magenta. Get some more magenta, and don't think I got that much. Well, I don't know if this is red, but it's kind of nice. Lots of green. I picked up some more green. Green. I don't know that I call that red. Huh. Vermilion maybe, but I don't know. Still call that kind of orange. Let's try mixing some more magenta into it, right? Maybe we got too much. maybe you call that red? I don't know, still don't call that red. Might be able to get away with vermilion. Alright, and we're supposed to create blue now. We may actually be creating blue. I don't know how much of this to mix in. Just get that part off and mix it in. And, well, yeah, I'd say that's blue. I mean, not quite as brilliant as what you should be able to create. Mind you, none of this is going to be as good as processed colors, right? From here, our tertiaries should now be azure, violet, rose, orange, chartreuse, and spring green. Okay. Let's swipe out some of our blue. And, oops. I'm going to try to swipe out some of our green. Maybe I should make more of these. Here we go. We sort of got a periwinkle color. Okay. So, let's track what it was doing. Okay. So we took some blue and mixed it with the magenta. So we with the blue, mix it with the cyan, cyan, sienna, it just gives you more of a blue, which I guess that is azure, right? Let's try to take some of this, just a little bit of that, we should make rose. You see, I call that more red than rose. Very interesting. Take a little of this and mix it. I guess you could consider it like a sunburst orange. That's just in the way. Alright, now we need our green. What little we made of it. Just put that up and should get this nice chartreuse color, supposedly. A little lighter. I guess that's, or maybe that's our spring green. I don't know. Grab a little of this. Yeah, we've got some colors. Much more vivid colors. Oh, honestly, if we can technically make blue and red from this side here, does that make them primary colors? Technically, we're supposed to get a magenta color in this set, so is that a primary color? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which one you want to use. I mean, heck, you can buy 100 Crayola crayons and may or may not have any duplicates from it, right? So I guess that's all depending on what you want to use. You get a wide variety of colors. Yeah, I probably put some white in some of these here because of how dark the red and the blue are. But you know, these aren't all that bad either. I still say some of the primary colors are off on my list. But hey, what do I know? I got it off the internet. So in conclusion, choose whatever you want as your primary color. As long as you can mix the whole array of them, you can make whatever you like. Because in the end, we just have a rainbow of colors. Right? And a rainbow comes from white, so you can make your rainbow however, most of my paints, because I didn't mix it up well, as whatever you want it to have. Let's see. Where would be, I don't know, I'm trying to remember Reggie Biff, and that's not coming up right, is it? That's still not the right color. Whatever. And let's get some purple in there, if I have some left. There we go. Purple rainbow.